He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Cowboys and the Giants, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
And it's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. That's hard. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it. Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Rush comes. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Taken at the 19. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. A pass taken in by Harris. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
Back to the air one more time. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. They'll look to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dallas. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Giants nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ritter. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to wrap.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready. Smash. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Ritter. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This will be from 56, and this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score again. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Ritter to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Now Ritter. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to throw, Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They go play action with Ritter. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's, oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Okay, ready?
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Take it in right. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Cowboys have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again from his own end zone. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He keeps it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll look to pick up the pace. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Let's go now.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Slot receiver headed right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Ritter. That one complete to Johnson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Throwing now from the gun. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll drop to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Let's go now.
Throwing now. Ritter on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On second down, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys. Back to the air one more time. There's that man again. Another catch. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Giants are going to get the football at their own 40. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Let's go now. Shut up.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh! Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Giants.
That's good for the New York Giants.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Ritter. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Giants will cut into that lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready? 65 cat, 65 cat. 70 ranges, 70 ranges. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. This one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here's Ritter. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Giants cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. They send him right out of the slot. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the
So now, after the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone. Will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 11.
Come on, set go.
Here's Ritter to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
That's good.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. They'll look to set up the screen here. Down the left sideline. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Ritter. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Giants. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, faking the give. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That one good for 26 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Let's go. Go, go.
On 2nd down, Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set. Short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to Harris again. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Another run here with Harris. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Cowboys. Trying left side, and here's Harris. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Makes the score Cowboys 49, Giants 13. Brendan Aubrey to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Ritter. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Huh.
Throwing is Ritter. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
We'll try to run for it with Harris. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down, Dallas.
On the give, it's Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Giants' 28-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now Ritter on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here we go. One final play. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.